Hi, if you are a fresh job seeker or an experienced professional who is looking for a change and applying for jobs but not receiving interview calls, and if you are a working professional, you might have experienced in last few years that during the appraisal time, you are not getting the good appraisal and the promotion which you are expecting is going to somebody else and the expected salary hike is not coming. If you have experienced this, please comment me. This may be your CV or the resume is missing the mention of soft skills which the recruiters and HR are looking for in the candidate's profile. To help you with that, today I'll be briefing you on the top 26 soft skills for 2026. This session is going to be long and exhaustive, yet very useful and informative for the job seekers in 2026 and beyond. Stay with me to understand what the HRs are looking for in a candidate. Okay, without taking much of a time, let's begin. To start with, the top 26 soft skills for 2026 is a brief introduction to upskill and excel in your careers. See, the prerequisite skills have changed. The job industry had taken a solid hit during the pandemic that you all know. 47 billion jobs lost during 2020 alone and continued in even 2025. Now the need and the demand for skilled employees is increasing. Every company needs the perfect guy or the perfect lady to handle the positions. So most of the HRs have started putting up prerequisite soft skills in their job ads. So do you have them? Now, just academic or field experience doesn't count. One needs to have the extra skill to fit the roles. You can consider soft skills as your traits or the personal skills to show your prowess. According to some studies, what the industry says is the number of skills required for a single job is increased by 10% every year. But what is concerning is more than 30% of the skills needed 3 years ago becomes irrelevant or obsolete now. According to an analysis conducted over a million of job postings. So when it comes to the skills, employees and companies need to succeed. The only constant is the change and upgrade. Learning skills is essential for employee development, regardless of role or function. Looking at the many learning platforms, learner trends, we are able to identify which skills are seeing the greatest growth in consumption across the global workforce. One important internal thing I want to tell you that we had a personal interaction with many of the leading companies' HR heads to come out with this list of top 26 surging skills that have seen the largest leap and in the prerequisite list of job requirement. So don't skip if you are serious about your future. Now I'll share the screen and let us understand what exactly Collins English Dictionary says about soft skills and the definition of soft skills. Just give me a moment. Hope my screen is visible. See, according to Collins English Dictionary, soft skills are the desirable qualities for certain forms of employment that do not depend on acquired knowledge. They include common sense, ability to deal with people with positive and flexible attitude. So think of soft skills as your personal skills, things you do that make you a great employee outside of the technical skills that are needed for the job. That helps candidate to stand out from the rest are known as soft skills. The new normal includes a lot more remote work. That means that soft skills are more important than ever, with some rising to the top of HR recruiters' wish list in the 2026. So now, here are the top 26. Request and suggest you to take out your notebook and pen and start making the notes because this list is exhaustive and you may forget. So just keep a note of this and then you can refer to them at later stage. Here we have given the top 26 soft skills for 2026. So these are required to be in your resume for better job opportunities. These are briefly explained for better clarity. Check them out. If anything is missing in your persona, start learning them now. All these skills can be learned and implemented and include them in your life and CV to excel professionally by implementing them. Please note, all of these are important skills and not in any particular order, okay? Because every company HR, their requirements and their priorities may change. So this is kind of a guide to you and hope this helps you. And I request you to make note of all these. Skill number one is the communication skill. It is not just good vocabulary, it is much more than that. See, involve yourself in the conversation. Be an active listener. Communication skill is ability to interact with people effectively, because 90% of all the communication is preparing the mind of other person, and balance 10% of the communication is your real communication. This is where you talk and convince. And there are four types of communication. See, communication can be broadly divided into four types. One is verbal communication. Second is non-verbal communication, which is also called as body language, and visual communication. And fourth one is the written communication. All the four are very, very important in the professional life as well as in personal life. So now let's go to skill number two, that is innovation and creativity. Innovative skills allow individuals to become special in what they do. And these are usually behavioral, functional, cognitive, and technical skills. And they include creative thinking, use imagination and ideas to create unique plans, and critical thinking, check the pros and cons on the go, and strategic thinking, they should know the end result. And communication also comes in this, which is have a clear communication on what is the plan of action, and problem solving. So take it up as a challenge and give innovative ideas. Skill number three is problem solving. See, as you are aware, every company will have some challenges and problems. The employers nowadays are looking for someone who doesn't say, "Oh, I don't know what to do now," when a problem arises. But in fact, they are looking for those who can think logically and creatively to develop a fast solution for the problem and say, "I can do this." And it is kind of taking up problems as challenge and give suitable solutions. And every job has its own problems. You should be ready to tackle them. So employer will appreciate if you can give ideas to solve the existing problems in the organization. Hope you have made a note of this. And now going for the next skill, that is time management. Time management is the fourth skill. Be punctual. It is not just about being on time. It is basically respecting your own commitments. And it is to utilize one's time efficiently and productively. See in this graphic, you can see being punctual shows that you value and respect others, and you care, and you are responsible. And add on to that, you value yourself. And plus, that shows you have integrity. Being on time, it's to utilize one's time efficiently and productively. See, being on time, one can utilize one's time efficiently and productively to plan well, prioritize things, no procrastination, schedule and delegate, and he'll be well organized and can have effective meetings. And skill number five is the leadership skills. The ability to lead a team effectively towards the set goal. A leader guides, supports, and motivates the team perform well. And these skills are combination of all the other skills, and which helps the person not only work well with the team but also take control of the team and lead them. Leadership skills helps the person not only work well with the team but also take control of the team and lead them. And if you are part of any big projects in the past, just bring it on the resume. Show that you are not just here to take the job, but also to grow into a future leader within the organization. And no matter of the job, most employees are looking for someone who is capable of growing beyond that role. No matter of the job, most employers are looking for someone who is capable of growing beyond that role. Skill number six is decision making. Decision making is the process of making choices by identifying the problem, gathering information, and assessing the alternative solutions using a step-by-step decision-making process. The act of choosing between two or more courses of action for the problem solving which benefit the organization. The decision maker should have a strong analytical mind thoughts and beliefs to tackle the problem and come out with the conclusion. Having critical thinking skills allows one to ascertain the problem and come up with a solution that is beneficial to the company and its employees. This is a most sought after skill. And skill number 7 is emotional intelligence. Very, very important skill. Post 2020, this has become a trend in the job industry. It is not AI, it is EI, emotional intelligence. Have sympathy and empathy to understand people. EQ is more valued than IQ post 2020, and it is the most sought after skill in the recent times. Because as the saying goes, if you are a human, and being human will attract more humans. And if you are operating on AI based things, and you will repel humans. I repeat, if you are a human, you want to attract humans. So if you are using more of AI, then you will repel human, but being human will attract more humans. So this is very, very important skill to work in the team and in the society. So it is an individual's ability to recognize, understand, manage, and reason with emotions. As companies are focusing on culture and teamwork, emotional intelligence becoming a critical component, and that helps in building high performing teams. High emotional intelligence is a strong predictor of success. As this is the most sought after skill in the industry, let's go a little deep into this. Okay, emotional intelligence or the EQ is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions while effectively connecting with others. In today's workplace, it is not just IQ, it is about how well you handle stress, give feedback, resolve conflict, and build meaningful relationships. In some of the organization, EQ is considered as number one skill. And high EQ means emotional quotient, that is stronger leadership, better teamwork, and faster promotions. Companies now prioritize emotional intelligence over technical skills in hiring. So, boost your EI or EQ skills. Skill number 8 is adaptability. Being able to adjust to new conditions fast, able to rapidly learn new skills and behaviors, response to the changing circumstances, respond effectively to the new working conditions, and be aware of changes in your work environment. For example, the changes post 2020. The people who were resisting and who are not adapting to changes, they are now obsolete. They are not in the industry. They have been replaced. So those people who have adapted very quickly and absorbed the new things, they are flourishing. So take up responsibilities and show the determination to reform. So read this awesome evergreen book, Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. The link I'll share in the description. So you can click on that and you can check it out. Okay. To understand the importance of change. Change is inevitable and change is the only constant. So if you understand this book will give you very big mileage. So once you change, adapt. The next is flexibility. The ability to change and willingness to accept new tasks according to the situation. Come out with the easier solutions in the interest of the business. See, mold and change the strategy according to the requirements. Flexibility goes hand in hand with the adaptability. And flexibility is willing to help others whenever required. So how are you feeling now? We have covered 9 skills. So all these skills are very, very important. Still more to come. So be with me and there is a surprise at the end of this session. So whoever is staying till the end get a surprise. Now I will not reveal this. So you should be there to know what is the surprise which I will be giving at the end of this session. So let's continue. So we are completed 9 soft skills. Now going for the skill number 10, that is people skills. This is a skill and ability to listen and relate to others at personal and professional level. People skills are the patterns of behavior and behavioral interaction, and this is the ability to effectively communicate, understand, and empathize. And this is the ability to interact with others respectfully, develop productive working relationship to minimize conflicts, ability to build sincerity and trust to maximize rapport and business. Hope you are making the notes. Okay, let's continue with skill number 11, that is interpersonal skills. This is the ability to interact with other people both individually and in groups, to perform well in a team and maintain good relationships. And being empathetic in listening to understand the issues, asking purposeful questions to understand the detail, conflict resolution, influence and negotiate with amicable solutions. So this is interpersonal skills. Next is teamwork. So hope you know the abbreviation of TEAM. If not, let us understand. T for together, E for everyone, A for achieve, M for more. TEAM. Together everyone achieve more. This facilitates the members to interact productively. The responsibilities can be shared to finish the work more effectively and within the given time frame. So teamwork is very, very important. Personality development. This is the ability to develop one's behavior, thought, feelings, attitude, and mindset, which is different from each other. And this makes an individual more disciplined, punctual, and also it allows gain acceptance and recognition in the society and people around. Personality development, it strengthens the knowledge, capabilities, and self-awareness. So this keeps one motivated to reach their goals. The person who works on their personality development can become a role model or an asset to the organization. Skill number 14 is self-management. This is the ability to manage oneself, own behavior, and their well-being. Setting standards, goals, developing motivation and concentration, self-motivation. This is having the role clarity that enhances performance and productivity, and having the positivity cannot fake it that spreads in the team. Responsibility to do the job with utmost care and concentration. Self-awareness is priority setting skill. Skill number 15 is conflict management. You name any industry, company, organization, office where there is no conflict. Each and everything is having conflict. But in spite of the conflicts, many companies they scale and some companies they drown. Why? See, because the ability to identify and handle the conflicts at the workplace is very, very crucial and very important. Handling them effectively to reduce the negative effects as soon as possible is also critical, because if you allow them to escalate and go beyond, then you cannot control that. And having patience to listen to the issue is also very, very critical. Being a leader or a person who is handling the conflict, being impartial is extremely critical. Don't take sides and do not criticize the wrongdoer. Find positive vibes and work upon it. Avoiding the conflicts will break the team. Addressing them will build the team. So you become the trust builder in the team. And skill number 16 is stress management. Who doesn't have stress? Nowadays, even a 5-year kid say that they have stress. So this is a self-learnable and coachable skill. This is consist of psychotherapy techniques to control stress. This helps for focused approach and functioning of the brain. See, you can change or try to alter the situation, change your approach and attitude, accept the things you cannot change. That's the basic. Stress happens when tasks are not completed. Finish the task on time to be stress free. This is the simplest solution one can give. And if you think on this point, you will also smile. The root cause of stress is not finishing the task on time. You agree? So you being a student, working professional, or in that senior level, so when you are not done your job properly, then when you have the pressure, you will have stress. So once you complete the task on time, then you'll never have stress. That I can guarantee you. So with that, we are coming to skill number 17, that is active listening. Active listening is not hard. Still, many people struggle to hone the skill, because active listening is much more than just listening. It is more engaged in the conversation. The person who actually listens deeply and patiently without interrupting becomes instant trustworthy. They keep involved in the discussion and try to understand what others are saying, and acknowledge with a nod by asking a question, by saying, okay, I understand. Yeah, I can relate, and maintain the eye contact with the speaker. And most important thing, do not judge by the statements. Understand the context and the content, then reply. Many people, what they do is they listen to respond, but they don't listen to understand. So don't listen to respond, listen to understand. This helps to analyze the situation and give the solutions properly. So be an active listener. Skill number 18 is the growth mindset. The person who is having a growth mindset will always be in a motivated and charged condition to reach higher levels of achievements, continuously learning and updating their knowledge and skills. And they are being adaptable to new situations and environment without shortcuts. They are being adaptable to new situations and environment within short turnaround times and take initiatives to learn new skills and implement them. They are informed with the industry changes and the development. Skill number 19 is the presentation skills. This is the ability to give successful and effective presentation to the stakeholders, customers, team, or even to the management in an engaging pattern. This includes the structure, design, tone of your voice, and body language. Keep it informative, interesting, brief to the point. It should arouse the interest, involve the audience for a decision making. All right, skill number 20, which is negotiation skills. Negotiation skills are the qualities that allow two or more parties to reach to a common point of understanding and compromise. They include abilities like communication, persuasion, planning, strategizing, cooperating, and they are important in personal and professional life. So good negotiation contributes to significantly to the business growth and to build on long lasting relationships. And in simple terms, it's a win-win situation for both the parties involved. Next is skill number 21. It's a collaboration and network. The most important and happening skill of the recent times. Collaborating with the coworkers is not as easy as thought. Learning to trust others and work together, delegating things to others is little critical but can be manageable. Even accept ideas is difficult skill to master. If mastered, you will rock. So show enthusiasm to accept challenges, show enthusiasm to accept colleagues' ideas and maximizing the team's overall efficiency by utilizing each person's individual strengths. It's a win-win situation for all involved. As the project moves faster, things happen smoothly and generate the business. Moreover, it builds healthy relationships and network, references, more contacts, and more business. Skill number 22 is artificial intelligence. Many people still fear AI will take over their jobs. Suggestion is learn AI and master it to give proper commands and prompts. AI on its own cannot do anything unless you feed the command. So you have the brain, can command, and you can control the AI. And industry needs people who knows and understand this skill. This is the most sought after skill of 2025 and growing beyond 2026, and it is going to stay. So making friends with AI is the best option. AI reduces the workload and gives more quality time for self-development. The real winners will be those, the real winners will be those who know how to use these, not fear them. Make AI your friend. It will help you in a very, very, very big way. Skill number 23 is automation. Now we are coming to skill number 23, automation, the in-trend skill for 2025 or in the recent times. When there is AI, one needs to understand automation to reduce time on repetitive works which can be automated. And automation is the in-trend skill of the recent times. Automation is not as easy as thought. So learning the tools and tricks is the key word. If mastered, you will rock and you can utilize your time in other things. Show interest to learn new automation techniques. As the project runs on auto mode, things happen smoothly without errors and one can scale in business. It gives the freedom from routine and you can invest time in innovation and other ideas. Coming to skill number 24, coaching and mentoring. The most sought after skill, help others grow, you grow. As per a survey, the coaching industry will be hitting 1 trillion market size by 2028. 1 trillion. Not million, not billion. It is going to hit 1 trillion in next 3 years. Mentoring is also not as easy as thought. One needs to be little trained about that first, and learning the tools and tricks is the key word. And second thing, you should have a strong subject knowledge and presentation skills to become a specialist. And also, you should keep your eyes and ears open to keep learning new and in-demand trends and techniques. This will help develop talents and strengthening the teams. Help the needy, support everyone, add value in their careers and life. It will boost your reputation. And skill number 25 is the digital literacy. You want to stay ahead in the digital world? Digital literacy means knowing how to use tools, apps, softwares, and platforms effectively. Be it being on social media, posting your views, videos, which gives value addition to the viewers, apart from just entertainment. In 2026, the skill is essential across all jobs. Tech savvy professionals work smarter and communicate better. Learn the digital skills and level up your tech game skills because one needs to have that digital footprint nowadays. Otherwise, you are considered as obsolete and non existent. So, start your digital creation, start doing videos, start making shorts, start putting up whatever your thoughts under LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, or the social media, or start sharing your ideas on in your WhatsApp groups. So this will help people to know that you have the skills and you are ready to help them. So consider this skill as very important skill also. Skill number 26 is content creation. Content creation is one of the most in-demand skill during 2025, and it is going to grow in 2026, and it is going to stay here and grow still further. As I mentioned earlier, coaching industry is going to hit 1 trillion by 2028. Hence, content creation will not be an optional, but it will be essential. So start creating content online and you can monetize your skills, be it ebook, video courses, vlogs, reels, shorts, you name it, you can have it. So whatever comes to your mind, just create it online and post it on the social media. You never know, there is a student for that and there is someone who is looking out for that content. The growth opportunities are tremendous. This will not only register your digital presence, but you can create a brand of your own. This will help people enhance efficiency through AI tools, hyper personalization for increased customer engagement, and improved brand authority. This will give creative freedom, flexibility, and networking opportunities along with monetization. You can earn also. And why soft skills is important? The important question. For professional development, to maintain good and intrapersonal relationship, to achieve desired success in career and life, and those who learn will lead, those who ignore will fade. Well, so you must be mind blown, right? Just mention which are the soft skills you are aware of and you can implement. And also, second point, which are the soft skills you want to learn in the comments. Now, let us understand why soft skills are important. This is for professional development, maintain a good inter and intrapersonal relationship, to achieve desired success in career and life. And fourth important point is those who will learn will lead, those who ignore will fade. Hope you have made a note of these top 26 soft skills and just refer them once again. Understand, give a thought which is missing in you, and if that is any prerequisite soft skill which any HR is looking at, so you can mention that in your resume and CV to get that dream job and that dream life. As an add-on, I'm touching upon other skills for 2026 because there are lot and lots of soft skills which can be imbibed or which can be learned. But the HR requirement for 2026 comes in this bracket of top 26 soft skills. So here are the other skills for 2026 and beyond. So first thing is the coding, whether it is front end, back end, full stack editor, or machine learning, Python, etc. And critical thinking. So critical thinking is asking the right questions, analyzing the facts, and making smart decisions. And resilience. So this is like just like I was discussing earlier. Resilience comes along with adaptability. So resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks, stay motivated, and keep pushing forward. And networking, building a genuine relationships that opens doors to and create opportunities. So whether it is business or job opportunities, a very, very vital role in any job seeker's life. And cultural awareness. If you are a leader or if you are working in a multicultural organization, understanding and respecting the different backgrounds and customs that helps to work seamlessly in the teams and group. Accountability. Accountability is taking responsibility for your work, meeting the deadlines, and owning the mistakes. See, apart from these, there are a lot of other soft skills like video editor, content writer, graphic designer, and digital marketing, SEO and social media marketing, influencer marketing, website ranking, and AI usage, website ranking, AI usage, and in teaching, share your skill which you can teach, like cooking, gardening, yoga, art and crafts, and subjects of the school subjects, and sales, training, plumbing, makeup, mehendi, carpentry, painting, drawing, school subjects, music, dance, meditation. The list is very long and very big. And if you are in a coaching and industry, now itself I have given you more than 30 skills. Even you can pick any one or two of that and make a course material out of that. Like your meditation or painting. It's a vast subject and vast topic. And people will pay for that and attend your courses. So think on these lines also. You can showcase these skills to scale in your career. But remember one thing, your soft skills are the accessories to your training in your field. They alone cannot qualify you for a good job. But when paired with solid credentials, they can make you a much more attractive candidate. I repeat, see, your soft skills are just like the accessories to your training and your education and your certification. But they alone cannot qualify you for a better paying job. Paired with the solid credentials like your education backgrounds, and they can make you a much more attractive and required candidate in that job profile. As you review your soft skills, remember how 2020 has changed the playing field and highlight those that will help you shine in the new normal work environment. And don't list entire list of soft skills in your resume. Just highlight those which has helped you scale and support and grow. Best part is from clerk to manager or to CEO, soft skills are the universally required and needed in today's workforce. The best part is from clerk to manager to CEO, soft skills are universally needed in today's workforce. Learn to cultivate yours and display them for employees to see, and you will keep yourself ahead of the pack. During the session, I mentioned to go through some of the self-help books, so which are evergreen, and this will help you grow in your career and life. Here are the few books I personally suggest everyone to read and implement. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, a timeless guide to mastering interpersonal communication, influence, and relationship building. And the link I'll be sharing in the description. And second is Emotional Intelligence 2.0 by Travis Bradbury and Gene Greaves. This offers practical strategies to increase your EQ, a critical skill to leadership, empathy, and even this link I'll be sharing in the description. Third one is The Crucial Conversations by Carrie Peterson, Joseph Graney et al. This teaches how to navigate difficult conversations with confidence, clarity, and control. Fourth one is The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey, a framework for personal growth and productivity through principles of integrity, empathy, and proactivity. Fifth book I recommend is Think Again by Adam Grant. This encourages the power of rethinking and unlearning to foster adaptability, humility, and continuous improvement. Sixth book is Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. This highlights the soft power of listening, reflection, and the depth. This is crucial for balanced teamwork and leaderships. If you have any queries and want to learn deeply on the soft skills, subscribe to the channel and comment soft skills 26 in the comments. So follow us on Instagram and Facebook page, that is Mind Mithra, and subscribe to our YouTube channels like Mind Mithra Academy and Skillmint. So these are the two channels which we help people in soft skills. And as an incentive, I'm giving away this presentation in the ebook format, which you can download, save, and refer whenever you require. Because being here till this part confirms you are a serious learner who wants to make changes in 2026 to scale in your personal, professional life. So you can just send a mail to connect@mindmitraacademy.com or comment ebook 2026 in the comment section after subscribing to the channel. From the bottom of my heart, I wish all your dreams and plans come true in 2026 and wish you good luck for 2026 and beyond. So implement these soft skills. Please do subscribe to the channel and also follow us on Instagram and Facebook page. Thank you once again. Keep learning. More power to you. Have a wonderful successful 2026. Thank you.